The WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu, and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
Welcome in the Custer Thomas Gymnasium on the campus of Pinckneyville High School. Today, a part of the Pinckneyville Panthers Superfan Shootout. The Woodlawn Cardinals take on the Quoin Indians. A very pleasant Saturday afternoon wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM or online at WMIXSports.com. As I welcome you into the pregame show, sponsored by Coach House Garages. If you need a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sharon at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Quoin and Woodlawn warming up as we have arrived courtesy of the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. I'm Denny Czerwinski, joining me alongside a person that you've heard if you've listened to the Saturday Sports Show over the last few years. Guy that's a WMIX Sports correspondent. Todd Rushing joins me today. I got you out of something else to get you to do this game, the Sesser-Steelville game. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, I was supposed to be at a wedding, but my wife told me I could do this instead, so I'll owe her something.
Yeah, you were going to owe her something in about 2 weeks, just like everybody else that's a man, that kind of deal.
That's right.
Both teams warming up here in Pinckneyville. We need to take our first break. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about this shootout here at Pinckneyville High School. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball on the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is the showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank, the title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC is welcoming you back to the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder to build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available in the Coach House Garages for you, call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Danny Czerwinski and Todd Rushing alongside, and the PA. There is a speaker directly hanging over the top of us. You're going to hear the PA all day. You and I put our headphones on early. Not that it's bad PA, but it gets to a point where we're right in the middle of it, sitting here on this side of the floor.
Yeah, we'll be hearing that in our sleep tonight. It's like listening to geese all day. It's usually reverbing throughout the night.
Oh, it's probably like our golf group. We just keep reverberating with Jordan after a while. And, this shootout has been going on for a long time here in February. And you look at the teams involved, and we'll talk about this shootout first off. And a nice mix of teams. Marquette, Salem, North Clay got Damian Greenville they wouldn't normally get. Madison got to play New Berlin, I guess it would be. You have St. Joe and Mount Carmel. Really, I'd like to see that one out here on the football field, not in the basketball floor. And then Sesser-Steelville, Pinckneyville, Modern Day. Odin played Lovejoy today, and Sparta Carroll. I mean, these are teams, these opportunities. You get to play most schools here in Thomas Gym, a nice facility, auxiliary gym. You've been around this a lot, Todd. This is a nice little shootout. Everybody gets to do something.
Yeah, it is a good trip. People do enjoy playing in that gym with a lot of tradition here, and it's a nice facility. plus these kind of things are really nice because you get to play teams you don't normally see. You know, that's always been a big thing. Is you like to see some teams and get the competition from other areas, see how things stack up. And you play a team that's got a nice record from another part of the state, and you got an idea how you're going to stack up maybe in the postseason also. What that area looks like. So it's a great thing.
The other thing I think too about these shootouts that I like is the fact that a lot of the JV schools are going to, or a lot of schools with JV teams, obviously all of them, they're going to get some games here in the day. You know, there's 4 JV games. That way your teams don't lose a game. That's important as far as the season goes in the next 2 years for those young guys.
Well, that was a big concern of ours a few years ago when we started doing that. You know, we played in shootouts for years when it was sponsored by Mr. Chicken Dance, and you lost the game there, and we played in like the tip-off at Carpenter, and you lost the game there. You know, it's a big part of building your program is those kids getting games at the lower level. And when they was losing 2 and 3 games a year, it's hard to get people to come to those shootouts when they're giving up games to the underclass kids like that. So I think this enhances the chance to bring the teams in when they know their JV is going to get a game also.
It's time for our second break as we sit here at Pinckneyville. Woodlawn and Quoin to follow the starting lineups today. Be brought to you by the Batter's Box and Woodlawn. Those baseball and softball lessons will start about a month away. Lessons are $12 an hour for 6 to 14-year-olds. Give Scott Smith a call at 316-1437. We'll take our second break. Come back. We'll talk a little bit more about Woodlawn and Quoin. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
Score big with a certificate of deposit from People's National Bank. Stop by today to open a 21-month CD and start earning 0.70 annual percentage yields. And the best part is it only takes $500 to open and obtain the APY. Stop by People's National Bank at 413 South 34th Street or 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon today for details.
People's National Bank, member FDIC. A penalty may be imposed for early withdrawal. APY accurate as of January 13th, 2014.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Renly College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renly College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renly College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Pre-game show sponsored by Coach House Garages. If you need a garage, protect your car, prize, possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Keep up to date with these. A couple of scores already here. Marquette over Salem, 54-33. North Clay lost to Greenville, 51-41. Madison beat New Berlin, 77-59. And Odin lost to Lovejoy, 74-63. That update brought to you by Scott Olson State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770. Get to a better state. Now, Quoin, Todd, is 2-18. They've won 2 games all year, obviously. One here at the Duster Thomas against Colono, and one here at Sparta against Trico. They can't win a regular season game, but they can win a tournament game.
Well, maybe they'll consider this a tournament game, it's a shootout. But, they're very young. They've only got 2 seniors on the team. One of them They're starting 3 sophomores. Coach Wheeler's first year back at the helm over there, and, he's always had a good track record. He's done some very good jobs wherever he's been coaching. And I think he'll get things turned around. They're going to take their lumps this year. When you're playing that many young kids and, and very little experience, and you're playing a lot of teams with experience, we'll see one day, I think it starts 4 seniors. That's what's going to happen to you. But they have been playing hard. That's why the games I've seen them play, they played the wire. They haven't gave up, and that's all you can ask for.
And that's all you can ask for. Of course, Wendell Wheeler has, of course, longtime football coach Al Martin on his staff. And Coach Martin dusted off the basketball clipboard, come out of retirement this year. And First time he's been on the bench in a long time with Coach Wheeler this time.
Well, I think it matters just coaching the Tiddlywink team. Having Coach Al Martin on your staff is good because he knows how to motivate kids and communicate with kids, and that's what coaching's all about, no matter what sports you're involved in, is communicate with your players and motivate and make sure that they're on the same page as you, and I think that's just special.
On the other side of the coin, the Woodlawn Cardinals came in with a record of 15-3. They had that toe stumbling, broke away, whatever you want to call it, loss against Oden last week in the MTC Conference Tournament Championship. That broke a 17-game winning streak in that tournament, a 5-year winning streak of championships in that tournament. Woodlawn comes in off that win at Grayville. A different team maybe after that loss to Oden last week might have been a wake-up call.
Well, I always hate the cliche that, it's better to lose one. It's hard as going defeated, because you want to always do that. But sometimes you need that shot in the arm like that. It really does take something like that to wake you up and make you realize that, you can be beat on any given night. There's very few teams that are good enough to win even when they're not playing well. There's always somebody who will step up and fight you. So you've got to come out ready to play each night, but you never know what's going to happen. Final break of this pregame show. When we come back, the starting lineup to the opening tip. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
There's still time to save during the winter cleanup sale at Knoll Furniture in Woodlawn. Get an extra 15 to 20% off your favorite furniture from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Broyhill, Universal, Sealy Bedding, bedrooms, dining rooms, TV consoles, and more. Clean up on savings at Knoll's General Store with 75% off clearance, 50% off select quilt sets, dishes, and tards. And buy one, get one half price on all Valentine items, jams, salsas, jewelry, stars, and more. Knoll's Winter Cleanup Sale saves you more.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Starting lineup this afternoon, sponsored by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Perfect for any kind of party, including your child's birthday party. $50 for 2 hours and 17-foot high ceilings are perfect for inflatables. Give Scott Smith a call at 316-1437. I'll turn it over to Todd Rushing for the starting lineup for this ballgame. For DuQuoin, we got a sophomore, Brock Buller, a senior, Camden Mercier, junior, A.J. Smith, sophomore, Jacob Wright, and a sophomore, Tucker Cooter. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, you got a sophomore, Ross Owens, senior, Chase Phelps, senior, Logan Wallerman, senior, Jason Heppeman, and senior, Jake Robinson. Starting lines brought to you by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Has a great space for ball practice or parties, equipped with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, and a pitching machine, climate control for year-round use. Give Scott Smith a call, 316-1437. Woodlawn being introduced. They'll be the home team this afternoon on the scoreboard. If you're driving by, there are plenty of seats available here at this shootout. Lots of good games left. Of course, St. Joe and Mount Carmel will follow, followed by Sesser-Valier and Steelville. We're doing that one. And then Pinckneyville and Mater Dei, the last game of the evening. And, of course, it's a big day. A lot of teams, high school teams, are at Triad at the sectional for cheerleading. So you have all that going on. You have all this happening, and then this shootout. A lot of things going on in Southern Illinois today. Too many things for people to go do.
Oh, yeah. But good to have things to do on these dreary days like this.
Well, you can't golf. I mean, what are we going to? You're not. Well, I can't say that because I know you looked at me because I drove by the golf course on the way into town, and I saw somebody playing golf, and it was raining. I thought, I'm a diehard, but that's a little too much for me.
I don't like to do anything that I don't want to go out there and get excited about playing and then have to wait 2 or 3 weeks before I get to play again. When the weather's down, then it may be a while before we're back out there.
We can't say too much on the radio, but our golf crews we play with, we can tell we have been practicing on the side, so it's not just going to be rolling and pick our, clock as we normally get done to.
Well, we can't say much about it because they told us that we're allowed to tell you lies on the air.
That's true. So then we talk about the game then, I guess.
Right.
DuQuoin will be in their road black trimmed in red and white, and Woodlawn will be in their home white trimmed in red and blue as somebody's searching for a power outlet in front of us. Good luck. And DuQuoin wins the opening tip. The Woodlawn, though, seals it back, and it goes out of bounds off of Woodlawn. It'll be DuQuoin basketball. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. That's a great way to keep up. We're tweeting and putting new information as we go. DuQuoin with the first possession of the game, and Buller has it in the right corner. He'll come off the dribble. Woodlawn will be in the man-to-man. Hateman on the guard there. Pass to the left side, Mercier. Left wing to Smith. Now back top of the key is Cooter. That's a name synonymous with DuQuoin Athletics. Leaves her for Buller top of the key. Over on the right side, that is Smith. Holds him deep, and Woodlawn's defense pushes DuQuoin out a little bit further around the perimeter. Buller out top of the key to Cooter. Holds above at the waist. Now looks over. DuQuoin 2-18 on the year. 2 wins in tournaments. One at Duster Thomas here in December. One at Sparta last week. On the right side is Buller. Buller has it above, guarded by Owens, and DuQuoin being very patient, swings it around the right. DuQuoin lost last night at Carterville, 44-32, and Woodlawn did not play. They last played at Grayville Tuesday and won. DuQuoin near the timeline. 1 minute into this one, no score so far, and Todd DuQuoin basically running the clock here. They're really not interested in looking at the basket right now.
Yeah, they're showing a lot more patience than the last time I saw them play, but I think that's very important they're doing that. They don't have a lot of size. They've got to try to spread the floor and create some opportunities for people to cut through the basket to create some offensive chances for us.
This will make Woodlawn talk a little bit defensively, having to go through screens. Woodlawn not a team that switches a lot on screens. They kind of fight through stuff. And driving to the basket for a left, it's no good from Buller. Rebound goes to Owen. DuQuoin took a minute and a half, couldn't score. Woodlawn across the timeline for their first possession. Owens to Robinson, down the corner to Wallerman. Wallerman top of the key to Phelps. Out with DuQuoin playing man-to-man. Hateman to Robinson, inside Phelps. Jump hook, off the mark. Wild shot, rebound, Blake Wallerman, weak side foul. Fouls on Jacob Wright, his first. And Logan Wallerman will go line to shoot two. Rolly Excavating and Concrete Finishing has your place to help you with your sidewalks and driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work. Give Luke a call, 237-0552. First free throw from Wallerman, front short. No good, he'll get another. May be interesting that Woodlawn doesn't play in a lot of bowl gyms. That means you can see how their shooting goes here early on with the open background.
That makes a difference, too. That background is a huge thing.
And they got about 15 minutes to warm up, and Wallerman hits the first free throw. Woodlawn will press. Cross the left side, backcourt is right. Right throws it, tipped and stolen away by Owens. Owens in the lane, running 10-footer, good. Sophomore Ross Owens has first 2 points. Timeout, Wendell Wheeler. We're 6:06 to go in the first quarter. Woodlawn leads 3-0. We'll tell you about WMIXsports.com. Your streaming home for high school sports. Also a place each night of high school sports season from August till June. A scoreboard update every night. Todd, it's 3-0. DuQuoin patient early, couldn't get a basket, early turnover. Woodlawn jumps out and pressures 3-0. It's a matter of DuQuoin is going to be able to score if they're going to hold the ball.
Yeah, I think so. And the pressure for Woodlawn, I kind of expected that because I think DuQuoin has struggled a lot against defensive pressure. They're young and they don't have that real good true point guard. A lot of teams don't have a good true point guard in Illinois this year, but they're going to have to take care of the basketball because they're going to struggle to score. They have all year, so they can't afford to give up opportunities. You hear the horn going on. Of course, we're on later. Sesser-Valier and Steelville, about 6:30. Woodlawn will pressure in the backcourt. Cross with Wright. He's still looking to get across the timeline and does. Gets it to Smith. Down the lane pass goes to Buller. It's shot blocked by Owens. Rebound goes to Hateman. Hateman comes the other way on the dribble into the front court right wing. Hateman has it to Robinson to Hateman. They'll call thumbs down. And Woodlawn will begin their offense off the right side. Blocking foul by Buller, his first, team second. And DuQuoin has 2 team fouls, more fouls than points early on. Wendell Wheeler back at the helm, had a successful run back win. Comes back and takes over Gabe Savita, who left for another job at Christopher High School. Woodlawn on the inbound. Wallerman top of the key to Phelps. Phelps between the circles. Has it on the dribble.
He's going to survey, give to Hateman. Hateman goes in the corner to Robinson to Owens. His three on the way is up and rattles out. Hateman on the rebound under the block has a strip and stolen away by Buller. He'll come into the front court, 2-on-1. Buller goes right corner. Mercier with it, drives the lane, kicks the left corner. Buller down the lane, shot around Owens, up too strong. Robinson on the rebound, triple team. Robinson to Hateman. Into the front court, Owens on the right side. Down the lane, pull up 10-footer, front iron short. Rebound Buller. Pace of the game picks up. Wendell Wheeler says timeout. Quoin says timeout. He's got 2 timeouts in 3 minutes and no points.
That's when I saw him play Pinckneyville. He'd used all these timeouts the first quarter. So I think he's really trying to coach early in these games with these young kids to try to teach them as much as he can early in the games where they get out of hand. But sometimes you got to have those later too. If it stays close, you want to need them.
Well, and again, you can teach only so much. And again, he takes both. He's used 2 timeouts early on. In the first 3 minutes, Woodlawn leads 3-0. We'll tell you about Crossroads Community Hospital. They'll sponsor the player of the game. Todd and I will pick that at the end of this one. While we are in other emergency rooms, when they pledge, you'll be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. 5:01 left to go in the first quarter. Woodlawn leads DuQuoin 3-0. DuQuoin has taken 2 timeouts in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter. Denny's Whiskey Todd Rushing here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium, home for us. And Holly Carroll in the studio, your WMIX sports team today. There's a steal. Mercier in the front court and then tried to bounce pass, and Hateman got the long arms in there and stole it away. Hateman has to bring it across the timeline on the dribble. Hateman has it. We'll throw left wing to Owens, pick and roll Robinson. They like that play a lot, and that's good. Woodlawn out to a quick 5-0 start, and that is the Woodlawn Cardinals right there. Well, DuQuoin tries to break this pressure. It's not like it's flat out and out pressure, but they do this time right into the front court up the left side. On the dribble, bring it into the front court. Up the top of the key to A.J. Smith. Back to right. Now they swing it to Cooner. Cooner with it on the right side. I saw his dad running around here. He just pulled in for the game, right with it near the timeline. 5-0 Woodlawn with 4 minutes to go in the first. Wright has it on the left wing. Left elbow extended Smith to Cooner on the right wing. Woodlawn still man-to-man. Cooner at the shoulders, leaves it behind for Wright. Wright goes in the corner to Buller. Buller back to Wright, back to Buller, tipped out of bounds by Owens. And it seems like DuQuoin's got a plan to be patient, but I don't know if they know what to do with that.
You know, it's one thing to be patient and attack. It's another thing to just pass it around. And, you know, they've turned it over a lot during the year, and they're increasing their chances. They just pass around the perimeter. They're not really attacking with it, creating any kind of situations.
You know what they say, sometimes you might want to shoot it before you turn it over.
Yeah, in that case, they got to get somebody to gap this zone now. They're not. They're just kind of passing around the perimeter. If somebody attacks the basket.
Driving the lane that time, Cooner shot no good. Rebound cooked up and no good. Rebound goes to Woodlawn, and right now, DuQuoin can't buy a basket. Well, at the top of the key is Owens. Owens has it. Dribble handoff to Fred Harris. Another sophomore has checked in the ball game. Harris picks his dribble up. Now goes to Owens. Wendell Wheeler wants his defense to pick it up a notch. Owens top of the key to Harris on the left wing. Back to Owens. Owens inside right block. Robinson goes up. Double team. Shot short. Rebound goes to Cooner. Good defense by Tim Cooner that time on Robinson. Indians come to the front court. Left wing is Buller. He has it near the timeline. And they're going to play, and he holds around the top near that left side. Buller goes right wing. That's to Cooner. DuQuoin is running a high offense near the three-point line. Buller has it, messed around top of the key. 2:49 left to go in the first quarter. Woodlawn leads 5-0. In left block, left corner, I should say, is Smith. Smith now top of the key, leaves it out for Wright, and they'll reset the offense. All 5 DuQuoin guys are no lower than the free throw line extended, and that's out of bounds. Somebody's ignorant should have zagged. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like. We'll put some content up there later. And right now, it's not a very good start for DuQuoin.
Like I said, you just keep passing around the perimeter and not attacking anyway. You're going to turn it over without much pressure eventually, and that's what they're doing right now.
Woodlawn with a backdoor pass, shot up and in by Jason Hateman, and Woodlawn out to a 7-0 lead here early on as Hateman gets the back door. Across the timeline, they steal it away again. Woodlawn stole away from DuQuoin. Phelps gets the steal that time, and now whistle with 2:10 to go in the first means that DuQuoin has called another timeout. 9-0 Woodlawn. With 2:10 to go in the first, and Woodlawn has this 9-0 lead, and we'll tell you about Saturday Sports Show was on this morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940, also online, WMIXsports.com. We had lots of guests, talk basketball, preview girls postseason. That's the Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Okay, I'm going to put you in a huddle. You're down 9-0. You call 3 timeouts. You got 2 left. You haven't done anything towards the basket, maybe 2 or 3 shots. I mean, if you're DuQuoin right now, the wheels are starting to come off here, and it's only the first quarter.
Yeah, that's what you're having to address the huddle right now. I think so. First of all, we got to get more aggressive on offensive attack instead of just passing the perimeter. On the other hand, we got to be a little more cautious on this end and not just turn and throw like they have a couple times express. We got to catch, turn, and look, make sure, or do it. On the positive side, 9 points is a big deficit with a 3-point shot nowadays. They played pretty poorly. They're not down any points to the basket, and it's only down 9 points. So you still got a chance to get back in this game if you can just start converting on the offensive end. DuQuoin right now down 9-0 here to start with. Community First Bank, the title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking high-yield interest, member FDIC. DuQuoin will inbound. Woodlawn backs off. Parker Renault is into the game now for Logan Wallerman, and Brett Harrison as well for Jason Hateman. DuQuoin has it on the right wing. That is Cooner, started by Robinson. He'll take one dribble to the left, pick it up, dribble handoff top of the right side to right. He'll left wing, left corner, Buller, guarded by Owens. Owens guards him, Buller back top of the key to Cook. Cook with the white band arm up top of his arm, and top of the key goes to Buller. Buller with it, dribble handoff to right. And with 1:40 to go, it's DuQuoin down 9. They have the ball on the right wing to A.J. Smith. To Cooner to the left wing to right. Right, guarded by Parker Renault in the left corner to A.J. Smith. Smith goes inside Cooner. Shot good. DuQuoin's on the board. Tucker Cooner got a shot fake, and it made it 9-2. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Owens across the timeline. Indians man-to-man. Between the circles is Owens. Right wing to Harris. Harris at the waist goes to Robinson. Top of the key to Owens. Left side, legal screen. No, guess not. That push foul on Cook. And like you said, Todd, it's only 9-2. There's still 3 quarters left of basketball. Clock's running. They've got the clock shut off.
Well, the clock won't stop. They're losing time here. Uh-oh, now somebody will notice. Shane Witz will notice. Guess not. 10 seconds it went off the clock. There they stopped it. Well, I see somebody under the official book, but I'm not sure. Well, Matt Mason knows what's going on. He's got to wake up. But he doesn't have the clock. Woodlawn turns it over. DuQuoin on the steal. We kids. Matt Mason's still running around doing all kinds of things today. Spencer Cook, top of the key to Buller for DuQuoin. 40 seconds left to go in the first. Woodlawn leads 9-2. DuQuoin has the basketball. Right top of the key, right wing pass to Smith. Now back top of the key. Cooner, left corner 3 coming up from Jacob Wright is good. There's DuQuoin. It's now 9-5, and they're back to within 2 possessions. 8 minutes of free throw line leads it behind into the center circle. Here for Parker Renault. Woodlawn will have the final shot. They also should have the possession arrow to start the second quarter. Renault with it, guarded heavily by Bullard, gets rid of it to Phelps with 13 seconds. Phelps has it at the timeline. Gets the ball screen from Robinson, goes left, looks in the corner. Renault underneath Blake Wallerman. Shot no good, and that's a charge. Blake Wallerman went up for a shot. Now, how you go up the shot leading with a basketball and call for a charge, I have no idea, but I just saw it. So that turnover goes to Woodlawn, and DuQuoin will have it linked to the floor to go with 4.2 seconds left. Inbound, they get it into Wright. Wright comes up the center floor. Around that pick by Renault. Time runs out in the first quarter. End of one quarter. Woodlawn 9, DuQuoin 5. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank, the title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX. You're retired of big corporate banking. You have a choice in Jefferson County locations in Dix, Ina, Mount Vernon, and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Welcome back to Thomas Gym. Woodlawn up 9-5. Denny Czerwinski, Todd rushing alongside. Woodlawn with the ball and helter-skelter here on their first possession of the second quarter. Hateman at the left elbow to Owens, right corner Renault. He goes baseline on the right-hand dribble. Gets to Robinson. Robinson top of the key to Owens. Owens has it down the lane, penetration, kick, mid-range jumper, left side, Hateman, rolls off the iron. Robinson lost it out of bounds off his hand. It'll go to DuQuoin, and much more energetic Indian group here to start this quarter.
Yeah, they're still in the zone. I thought they were getting after a little more on defense, get out and jump and attacking the ball and trying to put some pressure on them. And Woodlawn responded with a little more chaos in their offense that time and ended up turning it over. Woodlawn that time did not press. Now they're pressing again, a little zone pressure, and DuQuoin will have to break it. Cook gets across the timeline. They spread the floor very well, and Buller scores. Great job by DuQuoin that time on the press, and they have ran off 7 in a row. It's 9-7, DuQuoin down 2. Yeah, they did a lot better job attacking it. I mean, that's one thing about press. You've got everybody up press. If you get past that front line, you're going to get those 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situations. You've got to go ahead and attack, get those easy layups.
Parker Renault to Wallerman. Owens on the left wing. Dribbles to the left elbow. 15-footer. Rays, fires. No good. Ball hits the floor. Great rebound by DuQuoin. And Wright has it for the Indians. Gets it to A.J. Smith. Back to Wright as he comes across the timeline. Wright between the circles. Left wing to Buller. Buller has it out there. Comes off to the left elbow. Picks up his dribble. Stolen away. Robinson. Jump ball. DuQuoin ball. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven here today by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Also, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Why wait hours at other emergency rooms? Crossroads Emergency Department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. DuQuoin inbounds underneath their own basket. Looking left wing is Cooner. Cooner now top of key. Buller right wing to right. Right will dribble to between the circles. Now they swing it around left wing to Cook. Cook back top of the key to right. DuQuoin very patient. Parker Renault comes out on right as he throws left wing to Buller for DuQuoin back to right. Up on the right side is A.J. Smith. A.J. has it, top of the key. Left wing to right. Left wing now goes between the circles on the dribble, and DuQuoin pulling and spreading Woodlawn out, trying to put them to sleep here. Buller on the left wing to right. Back on the right side, A.J. Smith. Left corner to Buller. Back to right, over to Smith. Up top of the key. That is to Cook. Cook with it around right wing to right, and they'll reset the offense. Now at the free throw line is Cook. Look, gets to right left wing. Now left corner to A.J. Smith as Woodlawn content to sit back. You got to keep the floor a little more balanced. They're getting everybody to one side, and the skip pass is there on the backside of the zone, but there's nobody there. Right. Now Woodlawn's going to try to double team. Pass tipped and stolen away. Renault on the steal to the rim and a foul. That'll be on Brock Buller, his second, team's fourth. And I think, like you said, DuQuoin's got the idea that their spacing's a little off right now.
Yeah, they had one man at the high post and the other 4 on the same side of the floor last time, and you got to keep against the zone or against any defense. You got to keep the floor spread and spaced and create some opportunities. When you're all 10-1 cluster, you're easy to guard. First foul on Buller, I should say. That was a correction on me, and the scoreboard. Renault misses the first free throw. Community First Bank, title sponsor of high school sports here on WMIX. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We've just put some new content on there. We're keeping you up to date of scores and other things around the world of sports here around, I guess, for the college, high school, junior high, and pros as well. Renault misses both free throws. Wallerman, right place, right time. 3 Indians got their hands on it and chipped away, and he picked it up, and Blake Wallerman scores. Now Renault steals the inbound behind the back pass to Owens. 4 quick ones for the Cardinals. It's 13-7. Double team in the backcourt, and we got a charge. Yep. Cook got the inbound, then dropped his head and charged into Owens on the double team, and Woodlawn right now was up 9-7 and now 13-7 with their defense. Yeah, their pressure has caused a lot of problems. I'd say the majority of their points have been created off their pressure, so I think they'll stay with it more than they did in the first quarter.
Owens baseline holds above his head, throws it in the corner to Ballard. Austin Ballard is checked in to Owens. They like to run that little pick and roll in the left in the corners on their inbound. Tateman to Owens between the circles, calls out a play. DuQuoin man-to-man, counts on. Owens now takes his dribble. Goes to the left, gets to the rim. The sophomore drives and scores. Ross Owens has 4, and it's a 6-0 run. Timeout, DuQuoin. That's 4 timeouts in the first. 8 and 3 makes 11. I can count once in a while. And DuQuoin trails 15-7. Now, like you said earlier in the first quarter, you have 5 timeouts in the game. He's went through 4 of them. Coach Wheeler's got 1 left for the rest of the time in this game.
Yeah, I hope he's making them best out of this, even when sometimes you want to, he's coached basketball a lot more than I have, so it's too critical. But sometimes even you think you're still only down 8. Sometimes you don't want to conserve those and just kind of slow things down. Maybe get a kid over the side during the free throw and talk to him, things like that. But you ran out of those timeouts, and if they're that important to talk to you, you're not going to be able to say anything to them after one more.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to wait till the end of the quarter or whatever. I mean, and this kind of puts you in a different situation because Woodlawn senses that, and they're going to start turning up the heat a little bit. If you get a kid trapped sideline, baseline, now you can't waste that last one. That's the only one you got the rest of the time.
And the thing I think about may not happen. These kids, sometimes they get excited. You run out of timeouts early, and they may call on thinking they have some, and you end up getting a technical. And I made anything, if it's a close game, those things can make a huge difference.
Well, Woodlawn up 15-7. It's been a game of runs, and Woodlawn went on a 9-0 run. DuQuoin scored the next 7. Woodlawn scored the next 6. When they went in the press, they made spurts. When they went out of the press, DuQuoin come back on them. They went back to the press again, and now they've made that run again. They're back up by 8. I think they'll keep the pressure on here. 5:06 left to go in the first half. Stay tuned for the Ridley College halftime show, scoring and stats. Other scores around Southern Illinois, Ridley College, to save yourselves on your college education. See on apply online at rlc.edu. DuQuoin breaks the pressure that time. Cook with it, left side to right. Now they'll slow it down, and they'll get an offense going. Left wing with it is Mercier. Spelled M-E-R-C-I-E-R, Mercier. Leaves it for right, and they'll reset the offense. DuQuoin or Woodlawn in a 1-3-1. Phelps on the point of that as Mercier leaves it for Buller. Buller now leaves it for Mercier, who leaves it back for Wright. And they keep standing around each other, as you're saying over here. I can see what you're thinking. Wright for a 3 left wing. Off the mark, long. Owens on the rebound. Woodlawn flying down the court. Owens goes to the rim, gets the ball taken away. Tried to contact, stolen away by Mercier and recovered by Cooter. Mercier gets it up in the right wing, front court to Cook. Cook has a tip by Owens out of bounds, so it'll go back to DuQuoin. One of the things, though, too, is back when DuQuoin and Woodlawn used to be in the same regional at DuQuoin, way back in the 80s, or, in that part of the DuQuoin, Woodlawn, Waltonville, all of them used to be in that same little regional down there. Yeah, the towns are familiar. It's probably been a while since they played each other. That's double dribble. Mercier gets a double dribble, and right now DuQuoin's kind of struggling a little bit, and again, that now puts you in a hole. You can't instruct. You only got one timeout left. The guy picks up his drill. Somebody's got to come to help. They're all just standing there looking at him there, and he got himself in a spot and stumbled. And Owens threw it into Phelps. Phelps crowded another timeline. Threw it. Did a smart play. Actually should have thrown it by his basket, but saved it into Hateman to Owens to Wallerman on the left wing. Wallerman has it. Now top of the key to Phelps. Phelps looks. Now comes on the dribble down the lane. Ball tipped back. Stolen. DuQuoin tried to save it out of bounds. It'll go back to Woodlawn. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations of friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Hateman has it on the inbound. 3:47 to go in the first half. Hateman, that's a push foul. And Wright picked up his second, so Wright has 2, Cook has 2, Buller has 1 for DuQuoin. That's 5 for 6 fouls. Yeah, they're trying to pick up the pressure, but they got to move their feet. You can't do it with your hands. You got to move and stay in front of it. And Woodlawn inbound side out of bounds. And Owens will dribble into the front court. DuQuoin still man-to-man. Still an 8-point game. Owens got away with a double dribble. Owens, right wing, picked that ball back up, and Buller lost it out of bounds. Or Ballard lost out of bounds, I should say. Buller, I'm thinking of somebody else we know, Bullock. And Bullock came to Bullard, and then should have been Ballard. I'll get it eventually here today with 3:33 to go in the first half. Hey, it's just good you're doing all the play-by-play. There'd be twice that many mistakes. We're doing just fine. So I get a text from Hugo, we'll be okay. With the basketball, DuQuoin Smith with it, comes into the backcourt. Kicked out of bounds by Phelps. It'll be DuQuoin basketball. Saturday sports show every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940. Also online at WMIXsports.com. The archive is on at WMIXsports.com. Denny Czerwinski with Todd rushing alongside here at Sesser Thomas. DuQuoin broke that pressure easily. Mercier gets the layup on the backside, 15-9. When they keep the floor spread and attack, they're getting layups. They get down here and get all flustered up, panic, turn it over. Owens, Robinson, Blake Wallerman, or I should say Logan Wallerman in the corner. Blake hasn't been in yet. Top of the key, travel. Wallerman traveled. And boy, DuQuoin, they, a different style of basketball, a little more physical river-to-river team. Woodlawn struggled a little bit with some of the bumping, not fouling, but some of the physical, strong play going on. Yeah, it is different from league. You see college level everywhere. Some teams play more physical style ball, and
That's why I was saying earlier, the shootout, it's good to play these other teams you don't normally see to get accustomed to some of that, see what you're going to see maybe later.
Smith to Mercier across the timeline, left side. Bounce pass to Cook on the right wing, right. Cooter back to right. Smith at the elbow. Cooter goes baseline around defense. Reverse layup blocked by Harris. And Owens has the ball for Woodlawn. Owens back left baseline. Phelps back top of the key. Owens left wing Harris. Three coming on the way from Brett. Good. Nice extra pass there. Brett Harris makes it 18-9. Woodlawn by 9 with 2:37 to go. Woodlawn pressures. DuQuoin busted this press pretty easily. Mercier into the front court. Right side Cooter, back to Mercier. He'll hold on the right wing on the insignia here, Dick Corn court. Cooter traps, splits the double team to the rim, blocked by Robinson. But he fouled Mr. Cooter going to the rim. Robinson picks up his first, team second, and Cooter will go to the line to shoot 2 with 2:23 to go in the first half. DuQuoin is like a team that plays in spurts. Couple minutes, then nothing. Couple minutes, then nothing. They're kind of hanging around because of it. And their style of play is spurting. They attack for a while and they score, and they quit attacking, they turn it over. Say about one thing, SB cheerleader Sesser-Valier finished second at Triad today. They'll advance to state in the IHSA cheerleading competition. We know some of their fans are listening in or on their way here to DuQuoin or Pinckneyville. As that scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770 to get to a better state. Woodlawn, right wing, Hateman. It's 18-10, Cardinals by 8. Owens between the circles to Robinson, over to Harris on the left wing. Harris holds it to waist to Phelps between his legs, following the force, stolen by Smith. Now he turns over. How that's not a travel. There we go. Thank you. He was on his belly with a basketball, then turned over on his back. You can't do that.
Yeah, he's Pep. Can't give you the advantage. He just laid there. He was okay.
Now, I think if he laid there and threw it, he'd had a teammate instead of rolling over.
They were trying to get to him.
Owens will trigger in front of the DuQuoin bench. So to the backcourt to Hateman. DuQuoin man-to-man. 2 minutes to go in the first half. 18-10. Hateman to Owens on the left wing. Ball screen Robinson, and we got a foul away from the ball. Not sure who it was on, but there must have been some stuff going on. It was Jacob Wright. That's his third. I think that's 3, is it not? Yeah, that's 3, and that's the 7th on DuQuoin, and Hateman will go to the line. I think what happened is Hateman went through the lane, and the way Jason's tucking his jersey in, Wright kind of grabbed him and kind of tried to keep him from cutting. Just a tough cutter. Hateman, that would also be a penalty no matter what tomorrow in the Super Bowl.
5-yard holding, first down.
Yeah, 19-10. I mean, that was so blatant, anybody could see it except for us. We were looking somewhere else. Hateman makes one out, too. And then Cook gets the rebound and gets it up to Mercier. Now Woodlawn is immediately in the middle of the floor. Here comes Buller on the ball movement to Cooter, inside to the cutting Cook, up and in. Now that's how you break a press. 19-12, Woodlawn leads by 7, 1:35 to go in the first half. Owens between the circles to Robinson on the left wing, to Harris in the corner. Harris holds above his head to Phelps, now over the right side to Hateman. Hateman has it, now Lutz holds above his head, left wing to Owens, into Phelps, left baseline. Phelps steps in, now steps back out to the corner to Hateman, top of the key. Hateman right side Robinson. Robinson over to Owens. There's the Panthers logo with 1:13 to go in the first half. Owens to Hateman. On the right wing, gets it to Phelps. His shot from 10, front iron, rolls out. Robinson up for a shot, no good. Yes, it in and a foul. All I saw, Todd, was Jake Robinson go up. His body went one way, his jersey went another, and he's still able to make the shot.
Kept his poise, kept his focus, and still got the ball in the rim, and good things happen when you do that.
Well, that's the DuQuoin right there. Got a fistful of jersey, but Robinson was able to get it done. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like. We're going to put some new content on there after a while. Free throw was missed, and now they call a touch foul. And the Bronx cheers over to our right from the DuQuoin faithful. Look at the scoreboard and see DuQuoin's been called for 8 fouls compared now to Woodlawn's 3. That sometimes happens, though.
Yes, it does.
It is what it is sometimes. 21-12, there's a reach.
They're trying to catch up.
Yeah, that somebody went and watched the scoreboard. We had a game earlier this year where it was like 6-1, and you can see the official go over and report the score, the foul, look up and went, okay. And after that, it became 7-6 pretty quick.
Worst thing you can do is the official look at the scoreboard.
DuQuoin has it. Here comes Buller across the timeline on the press as he breaks it to Mercier. Mercier right wing double teamed in this 1-3-1. She was reaching from Woodlawn, got away with one, and Buller goes between the circles. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. DuQuoin trails 21-12. And now they're going to call a backstick foul, and that's the 5th foul. So they have called hits the big chair. 3 fouls in the span of about 30 seconds. And that foul was on Woodlawn, their 5th. They're going to try to keep up. And that's 2 on Robinson. So Ballard will come in for him so Jake doesn't get a 3rd foul. And that's what that was right there, was scoreboard watching. They do Quoin inbounds baseline. That goes to right wing to Mercier. Now they go top of the key to Smith. Back to Mercier. They'll swing it around left wing to Buller with 30 seconds. Buller has it. Bullar. Near the timeline, double team. A lot of long arms there, and he leaves it behind for Cook. He got it to the corners. Buller, long 3. That shot's no good. He shot that one from the golf course. And that's going to be a foul on Woodlawn. And why fouling? Yeah. And that foul's on Harris. That's 2 on him. That's 6 on Woodlawn. So it's 21-12. And Woodlawn fouls Bullard, who is about 25 feet away trying to shoot a three-pointer. He's going to get 3 shots. First one is no good.
Sure, Coach Wheeler wasn't happy with that shot selection with 25 seconds to go in the quarter and take one downtown.
Well, he wasn't happy with it until he got fouled.
Yeah.
But if he don't make it, then he's still not happy.
Turned into a better shot all of a sudden.
Second free throw up, good. He'll get another. It's kind of like the old NBA days, 2 for 3. 24-7.
Never did understand that.
I didn't either.
Best players in the world, and you get one if you miss.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I'm glad they got rid of that rule. Of course, David Stern's out today. He retired, 30 years. That's a good gig. That's going to be big shoes to fill there. Third free throw up, and no good by Buller. He makes 1 out of 2. Rebound goes to Owens. WMIXsports.com. Streaming home for high school sports and an update of scores every night at WMIXsports.com. We also have archives of all the games, shows that we do from Saturday Sports Show. Owens with 10 seconds at the timeline to Ballard. Back to Owens with 8. Man-to-man Quoin. Owens goes right. Backdoor cut. Hazen goes to the rim. Layup, no good. Tipped up, no good. Second time, and this half will end. First half score, Woodlawn 21, Quoin 13. We'll take a break, come back with scoring and stats on the Red Lake College Halftime Show. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Construction, heavy hauling, emergency vehicles, agriculture, forestry, utility services. Within these and countless other essential industries, the guys and gals who do the toughest work count on one heavy-duty truck more than any other, the Ford F-Series Super Duty. Day in and day out, built Ford Tough. Diesel and gas powertrains enable F-Series Super Duties to pump out plenty of horsepower and torque, along with great fuel economy. At Ford Square, we have cash-back incentives up to $5,500 on F Super Duties and a great selection right now. Come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest. And you can also view all of our inventory, new and pre-owned, at fordsquare.com.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
There's still time to save during the winter cleanup sale at Knoll Furniture in Woodlawn. Get an extra 15 to 20% off your favorite furniture from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Broyhill, Universal, Sealy Bedding, bedrooms, dining rooms, TV consoles, and more. Clean up on savings at Knoll's General Store with 75% off clearance, 50% off select quilt sets, dishes, and tards. And buy one, get one half price on all Valentine items, jams, salsas, jewelry, stars, and more. Knoll's Winter Cleanup Sale saves you more.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523. 3523.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Red Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Halftime at Pinckneyville. Woodlawn leads to Quoin 21-13. 21-13 here at Pinckneyville. The halftime show brought to you by Red Lake College. Red Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Scores from around Southern Illinois so far. It's a shootout. Marquette beats Salem 54-33. Greenville over North Clay 51-41. It was New Berlin losing to Madison 77-59. Odin lost to Lovejoy 74-63. And Carroll beats Sparta 66-52. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex, but he makes it simple, giving you the right choice of protection and all discounts you deserve. Give him a call, 242-3770 to get to a better state. Halftime here at Pinckneyville. Woodlawn leads to Quoin 21-13. We'll take a break. Or leads to Quoin, 21-13. We'll take a break and come back. Scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
There's still time to save during the winter cleanup sale at Knoll Furniture in Woodlawn. Get an extra 15 to 20% off your favorite furniture from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Broyhill, Universal, Sealy Bedding, bedrooms, dining rooms, TV consoles, and more. Clean up on savings at Knoll's General Store with 75% off clearance, 50% off select quilt sets, dishes, and tards. And buy one, get one half price on all Valentine items, jams, salsas, jewelry, stars, and more. Knoll's Winter Cleanup Sale saves you more.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime sponsored by Red Lake College. They offer over 100 degree certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you. Descriptions at rlc.edu. Woodlawn leads to Quoin to the half, 21-13. Czerwinski, Todd Rushing alongside, and I'll turn it over to Todd Rushing for the scoring and stats from this first half.
Okay, stat-wise, first for Quoin, they were 4 for 10 on the two-pointers, 1 for 2 on three-pointers for a total of 3 of 14 from the floor, 2 for 5 from the free-throw line, had 6 rebounds, no offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds, and 9 turnovers. For Woodlawn, they were 8 for 15 from 2. They were 1 for 2 from the from the three-point line for a total of 8 for 16 from the floor, 9 for 16 from the floor, 2 for 8 from the free throw line. They had 9 rebounds, 4 offensive, 5 defensive. They had 8 turnovers. So Quoin won the turnover battle 9-8. So both teams not taking care of the ball very well. Scoring wise, we have Brett Fuller for Quoin with 6. Camden Mercier with 5. Cook with 4. Jacob Wright with 6. And Tucker Cooner with 3. For our Woodlawn, Renaud has 4 or 2, Wallerman has 3. Owens has 4. Belton with 2. Wallerman with 3. Happerman with 3. And Robinson with 4. That gives you a halftime score of Woodlawn 21, Quoin 13 here at Dusty Thomas Gymnasium, the Pinckneyville Panthers shootout. We'll take a break, come back for the second half. Score here from Pinckneyville. Woodlawn leads 21-13. We'll take a break. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health. affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Score big with a certificate of deposit from People's National Bank. Stop by today to open a 21-month CD and start earning 0.70 annual percentage yields. And the best part is it only takes $500 to open and obtain the APY. Stop by People's National Bank at 413 South 34th Street or 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon today for details.
People's National Bank, member FDIC. A penalty may be imposed for early withdrawal. APY accurate as of January 13, 2014.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Denny Czerwinski, Todd rushing alongside. Where'd I get Todd Richardson at? I don't know.
Call me that in case I messed up. Nobody will know who I am.
Well, that's probably true, but you won't mess up. Quoin only down 21-13, still within 3 possessions, 1 timeout, and everything they went through the first half, they look up, they're down. They got to feel a little bit of energy here. Well, Coach Wheeler in the halftime locker room just said, look, guys, when you attacked the basket, kept the floor spread, and played like you had a little confidence, we were fine. But when we get a little hesitant, hold the ball back down there and panic and pick it up in the corners, we get in trouble. It's just been a game, as you said earlier, spurts, where when DuQuoin's playing aggressively and attacking, they're doing fine. When they quit, then Woodlawn makes their run. We won't mention names, but that's got to be one of the scariest conversations in the world going on to our left. Brain Trust. That is Brain Trust. Well, the Brain Trust have talked to their team, Tara Wendell Wheeler and Shane Witzel. Woodlawn will have the basketball to start this third quarter, up 21-13. Don't forget, Todd and I will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital play the game when this one is over. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. When Crossroads Community Hospital pledges, you'll be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival to the emergency room. Robinson to Wallerman. That is Logan on the left side. Wallerman holds top of the key to Hateman. DuQuoin man-to-man to start this third quarter. Up on the right side is Ross Owens. Lob pass too far, stolen away by Wright. First turnover to Woodlawn. Not a good entry pass as Buller will come across the timeline on the right side. Top of the key leads it for Wright, back to Buller on the right wing. Buller near Dickhorn Court. The logo gets it to Smith at the right elbow. Back out to Wright, now to Smith. Now over to left corner, Mercier. Back to Buller, left elbow to Smith. Now they swing it around right side, back to the top. That is Wright. Wright to Smith, left corner, Mercier. 3 over Owens on the way, good. 3-pointer for Camden Mercier, and it is now 21-16. DuQuoin hanging around. Owens to Hateman, top of the key. Phelps left corner. Phelps holds above his head to Owens. Owens dribbles left side to Phelps. Phelps baseline. Now kicks it right corner. Logan Wallerman 3. Long off the mark. Rebound goes to DuQuoin. Wright has it for the Indians up the right side. Woodlawn led 9-0 to start the game. Now only lead by 5. Double team to the corner is Buller. Kicks it in to Robinson for Woodlawn. That's a steal to Hateman. Hateman across the timeline. Bumped once by Buller. Now twice, and that's a charge. Buller got into the body and drew the charge on Hateman. I don't think Hateman liked the pressure of the defense. No, if he kept that arm down, anybody got away with it. Raise that arm up, they're going to call you for that push. Automatic on that one. The Broly Excavating on Route 15, west of Woodlawn, has the trucks and equipment to deliver your topsoil and filter. Give Luke a call today at 237-0552 for a list of services. DuQuoin trying to get back under 5. They trail 21-16, right, with the timeline. right with it, has it, and will come across on that left side. Left elbow extended, A.J. Smith back to right. He'll dribble between the circle. Right with it on the dribble. Will come back to the right, to the left. Now spins around. Woodlawn in a zone. 1-3-1 to be exact. Mercier from the corner, three again, off the mark. Rebound to Quoin. And Cooner will dribble out, left side to right. Right, Cooner have been a dandy duo today. Mercier in the left corner again. Get past right wing Buller. That's what you got to do against this 1-3-1. Buller picks it up, though, stops the movement of the offense, and Wright will throw to Mercier on the left wing, back to right. Elbow Smith, left side. Flop past Coonan underneath, goes up, shot blocked from behind by Hayden. Pretty good defense once Woodlawn got back into the play.
Yes, it is. DuQuoin is doing a nice job, though, giving the floor spread and getting it into the middle against this zone and creating some opportunities here. A.J. Smith just lacks a little size in there. If he was a little bit bigger, he could really do some things there, but he's just a little undersized for the middle of the offense. Buller to right to Buller. DuQuoin will set the offense. Wendell Wheeler coaching here. Left elbow right. Left the corner, right corner to Mercier. Mercier goes back to right, top of the key Buller. Woodlawn's 1-3-1 now with Owens on the point and Phelps on the wing. A lot of long arms up top. Out on the dribble, right goes to Buller. His 22-footer on the way. Off the mark, back of the iron. Phelps has the rebound quickly for Woodlawn up the left side, front court, left wing. Left corner, still dribbling. Spins left baseline. Goes to the rim. Lob shot no good, but he gets the foul. And Phelps go line to shoot two. About three times looked like he was going to stop and just kept progressing towards the rim. Yeah, I think he fooled DuQuoin. They thought he was going to stop, and they hesitated, and he got what he wanted. When they hesitated, he went behind him and drew the foul.
First foul on A.J. Smith. We're on Twitter. Give us a follow at WMIX Sports. Great way to keep up with all the stuff happening here and around the sports world. As Phelps makes the first, he has 3 points, 22-16. Woodlawn by 6. Woodlawn likes these kind of games. Did a 2-8 game in, and Phelps just walked across the line. I mean, he shot the free throw and stepped across well before the ball hit the rim. That was a great call by the official. So the free throw, which went in, is waved off. It's still 22-16. Woodlawn to pressure. Bullard has it right side back court. Back to the middle of the floor, tipped by Phelps out of bounds. It'll stay with the Quoin Indians. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here to this one. As Quoin inbounds to A.J. Smith. A.J. tries to spin it up the right side to Buller. He'll go middle of the floor, front court, back tap Owens. Buller recovers to the free throw line. Buller still looking for help. Now leaves it behind for Smith. Smith's looking for somebody. He gives it to Buller, gives it to Wright near the timeline. Now throws pass tip. Phelps has it for the Cardinals. Bounce pass. Owens break good. Owens gets his 6 point. It's 24-16. DuQuoin's paddled Woodlawn all day. Now they're down 8. Up on the right side is Wright. Jacob has it with it on the right side. Double team to the timeline. Owens steals it away. Throws it up front court. Phelps. Phelps on the left wing with it. Phelps has it top of the key, left wing to Hayden. His 3 on the way. Ronald off the mark, and we got a foul. Will it be on Robinson or will it be on Cooner? That's the question. It's on Cooner. They were going hand-to-hand down there, and one of them was going to get something.
Could have went either way, really, there. I think it's just who happened to get caught at the moment.
Yeah, it's always the second guy on the playground. You know that, and I know that. Being teachers,
they always told me. My trouble was I was second.
I was even third or fourth. I wasn't very smart. But Phelps with it on the inbounds. Mid-range jumper's good. We have more bodies going to the floor underneath. It's 26-16. Woodlawn pressure. They're up 10. 4 minutes to go. DuQuoin only has 1 timeout left. They called 4 in the first 13 minutes. DuQuoin has it out near the timeline. There it is. That's number 5. I thought he was getting ready. It looked like he was going. So DuQuoin has called their final timeout. 3:54 left in the third.
When you get those out of the way, you don't have to worry about them now. It's one less thing you got to worry about.
It's like Don Shula used to say, you can't take them with you. Or Dean Smith, they say you couldn't take them with you. You might as well use them. So we're at a timeout with 3:54 to go. 26-16. DuQuoin on our trails Woodlawn. Saturday Sports Show on AM 940. Also online at WMIXSports.com every Saturday from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Archived at WMIXSports.com. We see Ed Belvin in the house, Hall of Fame coach for IBCA. Coached many years. He's walking over there. I can tell that walk from miles away.
Right.
I saw Steve Morris here. He officiates the big-time college level. He's here watching this one. Some of the name drops going on around here. We see some maroon filing in. That's from the Red Devils.
It's not hard to pick them out. There's not a lot of people to pick from.
Well, there's not, because to our right, where we're sitting here in the gym, DuQuoin and Woodlawn is all around behind their benches. There's not a lot of anybody else on the other side. There's all JV games going in the auxiliary gym, so I don't know how many people are actually here. We'll have to find out for you later.
It's, that's everywhere, though. I've noticed the crowds are down, and people just don't understand. There's just so much other forms of entertainment. It used to be this was small-town entertainment. Now it's computers, cable TV, iPhone TV. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know anything about iPhone. We get that agenda and that memo about iPhone for the golf course. Yeah, don't forget. I'll find out Monday at the official meeting. Be sure to let them know we haven't been using them while we're on the air. Yeah, side out of bounds. If they're listening, I know a lot of them are. We have not used our phones at all. Quoin will bring it across the timeline. We'll see our friends from our sister station, Wing FM, Bob Bowser and Jason White, here to do the Mount Carmel game next. We're going to talk to them before and after the game. Quoin has it down 10. Out of timeouts on the right wing, Jacob Wright. Quoin will go the next quarter and 3 minutes and 30 seconds without a timeout. The only way they get another one is if the game goes to overtime. Yeah, we don't have any TV wins, do we? No, we do not have any TV time. Quoin lost it. Bullard was standing by the timeline. Phelps and Owens came after him. Bullard lost the handle, went back and forth for the over and back. Community First Bank, the title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one member FDIC. I think Coach Wheeler would like to ask for another timeout when this is all said and done. Woodlawn's got a 10-point lead. Put some of these players in timeout. Oh, you might have to. Now you just put Buller there, it looks like, when he came in. Robinson, right corner for the Cardinals. Top of the key to Owens. Left side to Harris to Hateman. Hateman has it above his head to Phelps. Pass tip, stolen away by DuQuoin. That is A.J. Smith. Smith throws it in the back court to Wright, and the Indians will bring it across the timeline. Cook with it. In the corner. Left side, double team. Now lose it, stolen away. He just flat lost it. Hateman with his feet. He throws it up to Phelps, who broke behind the defense. Reverse layup, no good. Robinson on the rebound, shot no good. And Robinson go to line and shoot two. Third foul on DuQuoin. Their fans will start barking because they got more fouls than Woodlawn. And that foul is on number 23, Spencer Cook. That's his second. You keep throwing the corners, and you've got two extra defenders on you throwing those corners, so you can't step across those lines. And you got to keep the floor space to stay out of those corners. Cook got his third foul. Robinson missed his first. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like. We also have our Saturday Sports Show question. What do you like most about Super Bowl Sunday? That is posted. Well, what do you like? The game. The game? Okay, there you go. Robinson misses both free throws. And Woodlawn's still up by 10 with 2:40 to go in the third. Although I'm rather fond of eating also. Well, food's good tomorrow, too. Yeah. And we'll get all that taken care of. Then golf, we'll lose that as we golf. If DuQuoin tipped it out of bounds from Woodlawn, it'll be DuQuoin basketball. I have 3 Super Bowl parties I'm supposed to try to attend. There's only one game. I know. Okay. There's 3 chances to eat. Okay. Well, that works out, too. Top of the key to Mercier. At the left elbow is number 15. I got to get a name because that's one of those I didn't expect to be on the floor for the Indians. Left baseline, next to Smith. They go top of the key. 15 is Caleb Vogel. That was a name that was told to me that may or may not see 4 times. Vogel is now in for the Indians at the free throw line. How about that? Right on time. Holds now backdoor cutter Cook off his hands out of bounds. It'll be Woodlawn basketball. 2:07 to go in the third quarter. Always bank in your hometown team. Community First Bank. Yeah, Community First Bank. A free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just has one member FDIC. 26-16, Woodlawn by 10. Woodlawn hasn't scored in a while. As Owens goes right wing to Hateman. Hateman has it. Lob pass over the top to Robinson. That's a reach-in foul on number 23, Spencer Cook. That'll be 4 on him. That's the 4th on DuQuoin. It'll be out of bounds Woodlawn. 1:52 go in the third. As Woodlawn will trigger the inbound. Owens will go left corner to Robinson. Give and go to Owens on the left wing. Lost between his legs, picked it up. Kind of a sleepy game for both sides as Owens kicks it corner. Phelps takes the pass. Baseline shot, no good. Rebound goes Hateman. Lost it out of bounds. It'll be DuQuoin basketball. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff and understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. DuQuoin with a basketball. Pressure from Woodlawn. Back on the baseline is Smith. Double team. They throw it up in the air, and Wright catches it near the timeline. 2-on-1 goes into Robinson. And I love what Wright did that time, Todd. He took it right at Robinson, drew the foul, and Wright will go line to shoot two. You've got to attack. That's the best way to beat the press is to be aggressive and attack and get yourself some cheap, easy baskets or fouls. You wear them out, you also have to do way to bring them out of the press. Some scores from Southern Illinois. Let's go girls play as Wright shoots 2.
Mater Dei beat Nashville 46-43. Wright misses the first. Greenville over Oakville 56-14. T-Town beat Altamont 52-20. T-Town honored their 89 state champ team day girls-wise. Passack over Murphy 60-55. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens State Farm Insurance as Wright makes the second. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. 26-17. Woodlawn only up 9. They haven't scored a lot in this quarter. Phelps tries to stop that. Shot no good. Owens on the reverse. Missed the layup. All Robbins. Oh, wow. That's got to be intentional. I mean, that was a flat two-hand shove, and Cook is going to foul out with 5 points, and really, Todd, that should have been intentional because we could see it from our angle. That was just a flat two-hand shove of Jake Robbins.
Well, my education taught me that intentional meant on purpose, and I thought that was on. I think that got lost sometimes with calls. Intentional doesn't mean flagrant; it just means intentional on purpose.
Yeah. I know he's frustrated, but man, he got a nice two-hand little shove. It wasn't one; it was two, and it was with intent. Owens to Robinson. Cook fouls out with 2 points. Robinson baseline on the switch goes up, lost his balance, no good, and we got a trip foul. That's going to be on DuQuoin. That's their 6th. Things get a little dicey here. And that is going to be on a Ballisti number, let's see who it is. As Robinson goes to line to collect himself, that's on Caleb Vogel. That'll be his first. And some of the DuQuoin faithful do not like some of the calls. Robinson's free throw up is good. He'll get another. 27-17. When this one is over, Todd and I will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Why wait hours to the emergency rooms? When they pledge, you'll be seen by physicians within 30 minutes of your arrival. Renault, Harris, Phelps, Robinson, and Owens are in now as Ballard comes to the free throw or to the table. Robinson missed a second. Phelps broke the law of verticality on the rebound. He'll get a second foul for him and third for Woodlawn. And that means Ballard can come in for Robinson, and Robinson took a few, as they say in pro wrestling, took a few bumps on that last trip, but he's going to get a break. Need to take a break. He got checked to get support. He got something. Should have got 5-minute roughing. DuQuoin breaks the press. Mercier through the lane. Ballard tips and steals it. Recovers it back to Owens. Well, he actually lost it and ended up back in Ross's hands. Under a minute to go in the third. Owens across the timeline, top of the key. Timeout, Shane Whistle. And I think Coach Whistle sees things going a different way than what he likes. He's trying to settle his troops down.
I agree. They're getting a little chaotic. I think you can tell he doesn't like that. Is it a bad thing when you've got more turnovers if you do shots on goal?
I think that might be bad. Unless it's hockey, because that's a different story.
I actually made that comment last night watching the game. It was like watching hockey instead of basketball because there was more exchanges of possession, there were shots on goal.
That is definitely true here. Is Woodlawn is up 27-17. Woodlawn has only 6 points in the quarter, 2 field goals and 2 free throws. Boys scores, we'll give an update there at the NTC tournament today. SEB beat Beecher City 63-37 consolation final, and Dietrich beat Neoga 58-41 for third place. Wayne City got a big win today at Christopher, 63-49. Russ Gerlach and his Indians on a nice little streak here this week. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex, but he makes it simple with friendly advice when you need it. Choosing the right level of protection and discounts you deserve. Give him a call at 242-3770. After the Woodlawn timeout to kind of settle things down, Todd, this is, you don't want to get into that physical game if you're Woodlawn. Not that type of team. DuQuoin does that. They can get you into that kind of game, get Woodlawn out of their rhythm.
That would definitely be to DuQuoin's advantage, to get that kind of game bumping and running and the chaotic type of game. So I think it was a good timeout by Coach Whistle.
Okay, Woodlawn has it. And Woodlawn settles down Renault to Owens with Harris, Phelps, and Ballard for the Cardinals. Woodlawn may go for the last shot. DuQuoin has the arrow to start the quarter. Owens on the left wing. Comes back man-to-man from the Indians. Counts on. Owens picks it up to change the count. To Ballard near the timeline. Back to Owens standing in the center circle. Now dribbles to the right. Dribble handoff for Renault at 25 seconds. Renault between the circles down the lane. Kicks it to Ballard off the feet of DuQuoin Indians. Actually, several of their feet.
They got hit 3 feet on the way through.
It was like Plinko on Price is Right. Ding, 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 and it went out of bounds. Owens triggers, box set for the Cardinals. Owens looking, throws it in to Ballard on the left side. Owens will come and take the basketball from Ballard, and with 18 seconds, Woodlawn will have another shot. Owens to Parker Renault near the timeline. Renault has it. Renault will go left side to Owens on the left wing. Owens will come to the free throw line, pick and roll with Phelps to the rim, reverse layup up, no good. Second time he's tried that, didn't work. Rebound to DuQuoin. At the end of three quarters, it is Woodlawn 27, DuQuoin 17. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Eddie Czerwinski and Todd Rushing here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville. 3 quarters in the book. Woodlawn leads DuQuoin to 27-17. Talk about the stat you mentioned off the air at the break. DuQuoin never took a 2-point field goal attempt in that quarter. They had a couple they got fouled on, but no true 2-point field goal attempts in that quarter. And they will start with the basketball with this fourth quarter. Woodlawn in their 1-3-1. That ball tipped as Smith tried to throw it in the corner. That went to Vogel, but Woodlawn tipped it out of bounds. And DuQuoin trying to get something going. DuQuoin called 3 timeouts in the first 3 minutes of the game, called 4 in the first 13, and then called their last timeout with 4 minutes to go in the third. They are out of timeouts unless this thing gets to overtime. That's a blow. That's a charge. Wow. Parker Renault was there for Woodlawn, but I didn't think he got there in time, and Wright just picked up his 4th for DuQuoin, the 6th on the Indians. With the new call and new rules this year, wasn't sure if that was a charge or a block. Oh, I've never been sure of those in my entire career. Well, I don't know, but when Renault took that charge, I thought it was a block. Back toward Owen, flash wasn't strong enough, and it was stolen by A.J. Smith. A.J. Smith has it, and he leads it up the right side to Wright. Wright will come up the sideline, steps out of bounds. That's nice, out of bounds. Yep. 7:26 to go in this one. Woodlawn leads 27-17, and it'll be out of bounds to the Cardinals. Been that way for as long as I've been around this game. Yeah. We have a 4,000-point score in the building. Yeah. Ira Buss is in the house. Here at Duster Thomas, who watched the Mount Carmel Golden Age. I wonder what all the commotion was, and I saw Ira Buss is here. 7:21 left to go, 27-17, Woodlawn on top by 10. As DuQuoin has the basketball in a game that hasn't really had a lot of offense in it. I think we've scored more hard times than either team has. I noticed one of their scores that night, she had almost as many as halftime as these two have combined right now. Well, these two have 44, make that 47, as Buller knocks down a 3, his second one. He has 6, and it's now 27-20. Sometimes you have to play a certain style to get a win, and Woodlawn is playing with DuQuoin's style to win in this game. Owens now skips left corner, right wing to Hateman, in the corner to Logan Wallerman. Wallerman dribbles to the top of the key to Phelps, off left center from the top of the key. Back to Hateman on the right wing. Hateman pops out to Owens on the top of the key between the circles. Owens has it right side. Robinson now skips across to Owens. His 3 on the way up. No good. Rebound DuQuoin. Vogel has it. Gets it to Buller. Buller into the front court. Right wing Mercier. Drives, cut off. Now throws it off the feet of people. Is recovered on the right wing by Buller. 6:25 to go. DuQuoin down 27-20. Right wing Buller. Long 3 on the way. Front of the iron. No good. Tips around. Mercier has it. Baseline shot. Wallerman block foul. Wallerman picks up his second, 4th on the Indians, and that'll send Brock Buller to the line to shoot 2. And right now, Todd, it's just that DuQuoin is hanging around, but they really haven't threatened Woodlawn in any way in a while. Yeah, but when you let a team hang around, especially, I know we've had the 3-point shot for a long time now in basketball, but when you've got that thing, you let teams hang around, bad things can happen in a hurry in basketball. First free throw from Mercier is no good. He'll get another. Community First Bank reminds you, make your own great play when you open the Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one member FDIC. Buller hits 1 out of 2, or Mercier does, I should say, and it's 27-21. two-possession game. DuQuoin goes full court man-to-man. Phelps up the left side of the floor, back to the middle of the floor. Leaves it for Hateman on a bad pass. Hateman picks it up, and that's a travel. That's a good call. Hateman was on one knee, got up, and that's a travel. WMIXsports.com, your website home, online home, streaming home for high school sports on WMIX. Also a scoreboard update every night of the high school sports season from August till June. That knee had to be on the floor. He'd been fine, and squatted down, but he wasn't. Had that knee on the floor, and that's travel. When you get up, that becomes your pivot foot. Phelps stole it, gave it to Robinson, missed the layup. Cooner with the basketball. Cooner with it on the left side to Mercier. Mercier has it underneath the Cooner. Shot no good. Cooner will go line to shoot two, and little momentum creeps to DuQuoin's side here.
Yeah, you can see it. It's going their way. They're getting a little confident. The other team seems to be the one thinking. Now, Woodlawn seems to be the one thinking and playing hesitant. DuQuoin's playing a little confident.
Jake Robinson picked up his fourth foul. Cooner at the line to shoot two. First one is up short. They'll get another. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. They are pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means they can get your vehicle back on the road faster next time you have collisions. See the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser.
That's another lost start to these free throws, isn't it?
Oh, there's another miss as Owens gets the rebound. DuQuoin's had their chances, can't get back in it. Up across the timeline is Hateman between the circles, left side to Owens. Man-to-man from DuQuoin, 27-21 Woodlawn with 5.5 to go. Owens down the line, and it's on the floor. He got the shot off and in, but it's going to be on the floor, and it's going to be on Camden Mercier. That's his first. Team 7, or 8, actually. It's 1-1, and Owens will shoot that. And now Woodlawn will get to go to the free throw line and try to extend their lead. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven here today by Foursquare and King City Chrysler. So Owens will be at the line to shoot the 1-1 with 5:28 to go in this one. First one is up and in. He'll get another. He has 7 today. Sesser-Valier and Steelville, the Red Devils have arrived. That'll be at 6:30 tonight. We'll have that one right here. We'll begin pregame about 6:15. Second free throw, Owens is good. He has 8. Well, there's a guy who hasn't lost that art. He kicks it an 8-point Woodlawn game. They go press. And it's a 1-3-1 zone. Up the left side is Smith. Back top of the key to Buller. Buller goes back to Smith. Corner Mercier. He's going to shoot the 3 up and no good. Rebound to the free throw lines. Recovered by Smith for DuQuoin. Gets it to Buller in the right corner to Cooner. Cooner holds double teamed in there. Jump ball, and it is a jump ball. And it'll be Woodlawn basketball. And that's much the chagrin of the DuQuoin fans, but that's a jump ball.
Yeah, it was. That's the right call. It was a good call.
Centralia at Jerseyville was postponed. That game is supposed to go tonight. They did not make the trip, so those who are wondering about that game on our sister station, 95.3 FM out of Centralia, that game is not tonight. Owens down the lane, got around 2 defenders, up and in. Ross Owens has 10, and by my count, the first person that came to double figures. Up on the right side, quickly front court Fuller, and he just lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, stay away from those corners and sidelines.
Wanted to get a call, couldn't get it, and Wendell Wheeler has his hands on his head, his face, his head, and that's kind of the way the game goes. 4:45 to go in this one. Woodlawn leads 31-21 in a game that's not been it's been lacking on getting up and down the floor and scoring, but not short on no scoring.
Those are the fundamental things. You catch the ball, waste your dribble, and then you're trapped. You can't go anywhere. You got to catch and look and think on that dribble, and especially against teams that's waiting to trap you. You got to be a little smarter.
And this is the kind of game. Woodlawn, what do we have here? What do we got? What's the matter? What happened there?
Don't know.
Clock didn't start. You just played.
We're just making up earlier.
Well, I guess. I mean, the clock didn't start. They blew the whistle. I don't know what happened here. Did they? I don't know. I thought they had to fix the ice. I thought maybe somebody had to get their popcorn. I don't know. We'll reset. And Woodlawn inbounds to Harris down the lane. Slip, gets it to Robinson, foul Sooner. Robinson go line to shoot 2. Still don't know why the game was called. He did come in motion like blind the clock.
He didn't start the clock. I think they playing had to start the clock. I think you just let him play. You don't want to. You can holler, start the clock, and let him play.
Robinson go line and shoot 2. Community First Bank, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Robinson misses the first free throw. He'll get another. Number 15. Mount Carmel and St. Joe next, and of course we'll have Steelville and Sesser-Valier. We're going to get a lot of the Red Devils in the next couple of weeks. Sesser-Valier Woodlawn Tuesday night, then a week later, Sesser-Valier Waltonville. we're going to be able to get those two games on as Robinson does make one out of two. 32-21, DuQuoin, one free throw in the fourth quarter. They have not made a two-point field goal since the second quarter. They, as Todd pointed out, they've only attempted one. That's crazy. There's two. That running one-hander by Smith is no good. Rebound underneath. Hateman took a shot to the throat. He's okay, and they get it up to Robinson. Robinson's fouled by Vogel, and Robinson go line to shoot two. And Vogel has picked up his second. That's the 10th on DuQuoin. Woodlawn shoots two the rest of the way. So this is going to be very interesting. I think if you're DuQuoin, you get frustrated to a point where you can't win. You get to the beginning of February, and you haven't won it but two games. It starts to wear on you a little bit. First free throw by Jake Robinson is good. He has 7. And Woodlawn now leads 33-21. Tell you an idea what kind of game it is when you see all these missed shots, and yet you don't have very many rebounds because the ball's getting fumbled out of bounds rather than getting rebounded. Marion has defeated Kokia girls 53-39. That's their third win of the season. Second free throw, no good. Rebound goes to DuQuoin, and they got it going up the floor. Buller got going too fast, and double dribble. That's kind of been the theme. DuQuoin, by the time they get something going, that's 12 turnovers this half. Just this half, yeah. Oh, that's not good. And then Woodlawn has to call timeout. Woodlawn could not get the ball in, and it had to be Woodlawn called the timeout because DuQuoin is out of timeout. 4:09 left to go in this one, 33-21. Stay tuned. We'll take a break. After this game, we'll set out a game here, and then we'll come back. We look forward to doing Sesser-Valier and Steelville, rivalry games that have a possibility. We can tell you at SIU, they have a lead 53-45 at the arena against Loyola in that one, as SIU is trying to get a win at home in that one. And here with 4:09 left to go in this one, Woodlawn leads DuQuoin 33-21. They'll present a player of the game when this one's over as well, as will we. Now, one of the things you got to look at is Woodlawn calls their timeout. Todd Rushing points it out. Go ahead and tell that one. DuQuoin has 21 points and 21 turnovers. That kind of sums up the situation there. That's not going to help DuQuoin or any team win. Woodlawn's going to pressure. Actually, Woodlawn has the ball. It's like, wait a minute, what's happening? They're set up in a pressure. I've never seen them run this. Harris will trigger, backdoor pass to Owens into the front court. They went behind the defense. Owens is going to go to the rim. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul's on Mercier, his second. And Owens will go to the line to shoot two. He has 10 in the game. Well, this is not one, and I know Woodlawn's winning, but this is not one they're going to put in the Basketball Hall of Fame for smoothness and anything else. No, sometimes you're happy to win. You win ugly, just win, baby, as Al Davis said. Just win. It's like that White Sox of '83, winning ugly. That's right. As Owens has made a free throw, he's made all of his free throws today. Of course, now the radio jinx is out. Who knows what happens next? Owens free throw up and in. Makes them both. Ross had a successful night the night at halftime of the SIU game, hit 5 out of 6 shots. So he had a good time at the arena, but Woodlawn steals another one. DuQuoin gets across the timeline, another turnover. It's turnover 22 by my count. And Owens will bring it across the timeline, down the lane. Owens free throw line extended jumper, trickles over the iron, falls off the right side. Rebound goes to DuQuoin. Vogel has it, and Vogel leaves it behind for Smith. Smith goes right side to Mercier. Mercier in the corner to Cooner. Cooner up the right side. Left wing swing, left corner Hopkins for a 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Robinson. Robinson amongst the traffic gets to Owens. Owens across the timeline at 3:30 to go in the game. Owens behind the back dribble on the left side, goes to the middle of the floor. Owens goes left, now has to pick it up. Now goes left corner Logan Wallerman. Logan goes to the rim. Now I had a look and missed the layup. Harris on the tip. Well, good. Hateman rebound left block. He'll bring it back out to the top of the key and set it up for Woodlawn. Logan Wallerman in the corner from Hateman now to Owens near the timeline, top of the key. Owens looks on the dribble. Owens will come right, now back to the left, counts on, gets around his defender, lob, bad pass, thrown away Cooner. Cooner on the pick, on the bad pass, and Mercier has it, gets it to Hopkins in the left corner to Vogel. Vogel has it above his head, now top of the key, A.J. Smith, right corner to Hopkins, inside pass tip, stolen away Robinson. He and Cooner had a little hand-to-hand combat underneath there, and Robinson won out with 2:40 to go. Yeah. Owens, yep. Now we're at 23 turnovers. 23 turnovers to 21 points. That's DuQuoin's stat line right now. Counts on as Owens has it. Owens comes to the right, picks up the dribble, goes top of the key to Harris. Harris now leads it for Owens with 2:25 to go in this one. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show as Owens goes down the lane and scores. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game that Ross Owens seems to be angling for, as well as scoring and stats from this one. DuQuoin across the timeline. That's Hopkins, now right side to Smith. Woodlawn in his zone, 1-3-1 with 2 minutes to go in this one. At the right elbow is Vogel. Now goes left wing to Hopkins. Hopkins has it, deep left wing. Hopkins with it, goes on the right side. Back over to Hopkins from Smith, back to Hopkins. Now in the right corner, shot Cooner up and in. The first two matches Cooners that can score, can you? No. First 2-point field goal they made this half. Crossing time. That's true. They haven't made a 2-point field goal since the second quarter. Harris on the left wing has to go back and get it. Lost the dribble, now double dribble, yeah. Had the ball dribbled, picked it up, got guarded for about 30 seconds, and tried to dribble again. He's trying to see if anybody forgot about it. That's right, but they hadn't. Nothing, at least the guy that mattered hadn't forgot it. Yeah. 1:33 to go in this one. Woodlawn leads 37-23. Harris is out, and he's getting kidded over there by coaches and teammates about you can only dribble once, you can't do it twice. Stop. Start. Stop. Hopkins has it, timeline. Cross. Now we'll move the ball around to the left side, to right in the corner to Smith. Back out top of Gee. They skip passes there. Coonered again from his spot. Good. Coonered hit X marks the spot. They found his spot with DuQuoin down 12. Nice ball movement, good crisp passing. They wasn't holding it. They stayed out of the corners. And DuQuoin gets a basket. May not be enough, though. DuQuoin's going to foul. Coach Wheeler wants them to foul and get on the ball. Hateman with the top of the key. Hateman goes right back to Owens on that right wing. Owens comes to the left free throw line, bounce pass underneath, bad pass stolen away, that time by Smith. Smith goes right side, Cooner makes the catch, layup up, and rattles out. Rebound, tipped out of bounds, goes to DuQuoin. Might have been a little goaltending there, I'm not sure. Probably should have been on that one. Trail official didn't think so, that's his call on that. And DuQuoin will trigger underneath their own basket. Right triggers in the right corner. That's to Smith, top of the key, Hopkins. Inside pass, they caught Woodlawn sleeping, and A.J. Smith for his first point. 37-27, Woodlawn by 10, 30 seconds to go. DuQuoin will pressure in the backcourt. Owens across the timeline. Between the circles with 30 seconds. Dribbles down to the right side. Picks up that dribble in the corner, down to his knees, still kept it, and Shane Whistle called the timeout. 10 seconds, or 24 seconds to go. Woodlawn up 10. 37-27. And right now, it's a matter of just getting out of here. If you're Woodlawn, you got to win. It's not pretty, but it's still going to be a win if you can hold on for 24 seconds. That's it. You know, it's not always going to be pretty, and you know, sometimes you got to win these, and you need to learn how to win these kind of games. If you're not playing the way you normally like to, and things aren't going your way, you got to win those ugly games. Sometimes it's a matter you got to play the other team's style, and it's not a bad thing if you can win playing some other team's style for down the road. I'd rather win and play ugly as lose and play a good game. That's true, too. 24 seconds left in this one. Woodlawn will have the ball side out of bounds. Actually, no, they moved the basketball down underneath their own basket. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. New content on there all the time. Also, we are on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Owens to trigger underneath his own basket. Owens will look left, now right, now back to the left, to the right. Now Robinson scores and a foul. Smith gets his second. Robinson now has 7, 8, 9 points. He's looking for 10. 39-27, Woodlawn by 12. Now, Woodlawn has looked better, but will get better, and this is a nice win for Woodlawn to be the 2A school from the river to river. Yes, it is. Robinson to try to complete the three-point play, misses. Rebound tipped around the lane. Vogel has it for DuQuoin. Gets it up the right side to right. Right dribbles to the free throw line. Now kicks it out to Smith. He goes to the rim, up and scores. A.J. Smith scores. DuQuoin's pressuring. 39-29. Owens across the timeline. Gets it to Hateman. Over to Logan Wallerman. They'll dribble it out. Your final score from Pinckneyville. Are you kidding me? Okay. You have a 10-point deficit with 1.6 seconds left, and DuQuoin gives the foul. So Hateman's going to go line and shoot two. Okay. And that's the fifth foul on Jacob Wright. He'll foul out with 4 points. And with 1.6 to go, Woodlawn will go to 16-3 on the year. DuQuoin will drop to 2-19. And at the line will be Jason Haight. First free throw up long. Boy, neither team has made free throws there at all. 17 free throw attempts of the half. Oh, my. If he hits this, it'll be 9-17. Hateman will get another. Not a very good charity stripe as Hateman hits that one. And your final score today will be Woodlawn 40, Quoin 29. We'll take a break, come back with the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice, with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He can help make sure you have the coverage you need while saving money in the process. Get to a better state. See State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon and begin a saving full relationship. Or call 242-3770. That's 242-3770.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Final score here at Pinckneyville. Woodlawn beats Quoin 40-29 here on the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker and showroom conditions. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. We'll get you caught up to date on scores here from the Panther Basketball Showcase. Marquette of Alton beat Salem 54-33. Greenville beat North Clay 51-41. Madison beat New Berlin 77-59. Woodlawn beat Quoin 40-29. Lovejoy beat Odin 74-63, and Carroll beat Sparta 66-52. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770, to get to a better state. We'll take another break, come back with scoring and stats. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals Basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
There's still time to save during the winter cleanup sale at Knoll Furniture in Woodlawn. Get an extra 15 to 20% off your favorite furniture from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Broyhill, Universal, Sealy bedding, bedrooms, dining rooms, TV consoles, and more. Clean up on savings at Newell's General Store with 75% off clearance, 50% off select quilt sets, dishes, and tards. And buy one, get one half price on all Valentine items. Jams, salsas, jewelry, stars, and more. Newell's Winter Cleanup Sale saves you more.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Final score from the Panther Basketball Showcase. Woodlawn beats Quoin 40-29. We welcome you back to the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home from the nice game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Time for the stats. I'll turn it over to Todd Rushing. He gives you the scoring and stats of this game here this afternoon.
Thank you, Danny. First for the Quoin Indians. For the game, they were 11 for 27 in two-point attempts, 3 for 10 in three-point attempts, for a total of 14 for 37 from the floor. They were 4 for 12 from the line, had 17 total rebounds, 4 offensive, 13 defensive. They were called for 21 personal fouls. They committed 23 turnovers. In scoring, Brock Fuller had 6 points for the Indians. Camden Mercier had 6 points. A.J. Smith, 4. Spencer Cook had 2. Jacob Wright, 4, and the Indians were led in scoring by Mr. Tucker Coonert with 7 points. For the Woodlawn Cardinals this afternoon, they were 14 for 34 in two-point field goal attempts, 1 for 5 from the arc, for a total of 15 for 39. From the line, they shot 11 for 24. Rebound-wise, they had 19 rebounds, 9 offensive, 10 defensive. They committed 12 turnovers. They were called for 11 personal fouls. And scoring for Woodlawn, they were Mr. Parker Renaud at 2, Brett Harris 3, Chase Phelps 5, Logan Wallerman 3, Jason Aitman 4, Jake Robinson 9, and Cardinals were led in scoring by Mr. Ross Lois with 14 points for the game.
Final score, Woodlawn beats Quoin 40-29. We'll take a break, come back, pick the player of the game. Sponsored by Crossroads Community Hospital. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals Basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Midsize, full size, we have every size vehicle to suit your automotive needs without draining your bank account. Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. Chrysler has it all with the savings you deserve. The award-winning Chrysler 300 is without question one of the most innovative and luxurious full-size cars on the road today. If you need a little less size, but do not want to sacrifice luxury, I recommend the Chrysler 200 Limited. You still have the luxury feel and sleek design with the fuel mileage that keeps you away from the pump. Both models boast a $4,000 rebate. Now that's savings you cannot pass up. See how you can live the life of luxury and talk to one of our sales associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And don't forget, you can view all of our inventory online at KingCityChryslerCenter.com.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life, But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpal Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
I don't know how Woodlawn wins today. I don't know how they do it either. Todd Rushing, Danny Czerwinski. I'm Danny Czerwinski. Todd Rushing back here. As we talk about players not taking showers after games, but that's another time, another error. If they go home and they smell like they played a game. So we are at that point where we have to pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, and Todd, it's pretty consensus, and our pick is
Ross Owens of Woodlawn.
Ross had 14 points today as our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Flyweight hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. We are done for a game. Remember, we'll be back on at 6:15 or so for the pregame of Sesser-Valier and Steelville. And the opening tip at 6:30 right here on WMIX 94.1 FM or online at WMIXsports.com. We'll wrap it up. For Holly Carroll, for Todd Rushing, I'm Danny Czerwinski. Thanks for listening this afternoon. Woodlawn beats Quoin 40-29. Thank you for listening, and good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXsports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.